All right. So we talk about sometimes about like the time period that we're born in and how like from that time to now so much has changed in terms of like
From the 80s to like 2020s.
yeah, in terms of like things that are said, were said, things that are now politically incorrect and things of that nature. And there's just so there's words that are less often used words over time, and they begin to melt away and then become they actually die, right? My dad was born in 1949, so he's a baby boomer, and we're about to share with you boomer language that confuses younger generations, and
Yeah, so younger generations might hear these terms being used by a boomer.
they're like, what?
And they're like, huh? Similarly, when my daughter says some stuff and I'm like, that's cat. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like I don't really like cap. I don't understand cap. I don't know where it came. Look, somebody gonna have to explain to me the origin of cap because I don't say that. I won't say it because I think it sounds stupid.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean cap? What does this mean? Like, somebody please, like, again, in the comments, you guys, if one of my peers understands this or if one of you youngsters can explain it to me, its origin and what it actually means. Because a lot of people are saying it. And I don't want to say it unless I know what it means.
For me, back in our day, when you were capping on somebody, you were making fun of them.
That's right.
We rousing them.
Yeah, we used to cap. Right, so like that, like Tony said, I'm capping on you if I'm talking crap about you. We're capping. We're going back and forth. We're saying a cap, like a joke is a cap, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like I don't know where these things come from and who decides to take it and run with it, man. But some of these things is like kind of whack. I think cap is whack.
Cap is whack.
Yeah.
Well, how about Bogart?
Yeah.
So Bogart, it means to like essentially not sharing your weed, right? So you Bogart the joint, right? Like I'm smoking, I pass the blunt over to Nate, or I don't, and I just sit here and do like Snoop Dogg did in what is that movie with Chappelle?
I don't know, but this is crazy to me to even think about that word because I haven't not shared a joint in years.
Yeah, well, you just roll your own.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my uncle, I used to go hunting with him, duck hunting when I was a kid, and he used the word Bogart all the time.
My dad uses it too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like if there was a bag of chips or whatever, and I was kind of like keeping it closer to me, he's like, hey, stop Bogarting
Yeah,
them.
but
like,
it's like, again,
whatever.
like, I assume this come from Humphrey Bogart, right?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know anything about Humphrey Bogart, but maybe he's somebody that was like, was muscling things from people or something, and maybe that's how this came to be. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good
lot
question.
of times, like I'm really like crazy about like history and origins of words and like what does this mean? Like, I never said Bogart.
Yeah.
My dad said it a lot.
Yeah.
But it's not something I ever felt like it was something I wanted to say outside of there because it made sense to me. This shit don't make no sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How about booking?
Why we be booking?
So does that mean you're reading?
Hauling ass.
Yeah, hauling ass.
Running.
Speedy Gonzalez style?
Book. Hey, here's the booking sound, right? That's the booking sound, right? We hear the feet.
How about this one? Boss.
Yeah.
And the meaning of boss is just awesome, is what they're saying.
Yeah, I feel like even that was
That's boss.
I feel like that was a smaller amount of people that were saying it while it was popular, even though like boss, it's like
I think this was before our generation anyway. It's just I didn't really hear it.
Yeah,
back
I didn't
then.
hear too much boss. I've heard it a few times, but not many. Yeah, we know about this.
Yeah, so this is bread.
Bread.
So cash
I
money.
need that bread.
Cash money, that dough.
And another one,
cheddar.
I would just love to know how this association with money in bread and dough and cheese and cheddar, like why is money associated with all these foods? I would just really, hey, look, again, if anybody knows the answer to that question, if you would like to leave some information for us in the comments, because like we don't, like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I think America, like, we just be saying stuff and running with it. It gets popular, and we run. It's trendy. We run with it.
Yep.
And, like, nobody asks questions, and that's a problem.
Yeah, I definitely see that.
Doobie.
Yeah, so doobie is like a joint, right?
Yeah, doob.
Yeah, little doob.
A doob.
I
But a
don't know.
doobie, not doobie. So to me, a doobie is it's already been lit and burned down a little bit. It's what's left is the doobie, right? It's not
Yeah,
quite
like the
a roach.
Yeah.
It's like it's not a clip, right? So like you light it, you burn a little bit, you put it out, it's a clip, right? You light it again, you burn out a little more, it's a doobie. You see what I'm saying? And then you finish it off, and just a little bit left, it's a roach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Far out.
Far out, man. I actually know somebody that says that still. Like my buddy, shout out Jeff Leone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff Leone, Garth's brother. He still says far out, man. I know a couple older white men that still say far out.
So it's a praise of approval and means awesome.
I never heard anybody else say it other than older white men.
How about flower child, bro? Flower power.
These things
Peace and love culture is what it says.
and this time period has passed, and
Yeah.
with that time period, those phrases
Kind
have
of
passed
disappeared.
as well.
I don't know if we have flower childs anymore, but we got butterfly childs. You know, the butterflies. You see all these people with butterfly tattoos and stuff like that. No, you
What
don't.
is that about?
I don't really know, but I see all the butterfly tattoos and all the stuff, and like on Instagram, it's the butterfly. They have the emoji of the butterfly and all this stuff. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to look into that.
this.
I
I'll
might
have
have
to look
stumped
into
them.
this.
How about fuzz?
The fuzz.
So
That's
cops 5-0
the cops, 5-0, the police,
popos,
Babylon.
the popos.
Yeah, all those things.
Give me some skin.
See, now this, it was a black thing. It was a black thing. Give me some skin.
That definitely was.
It was a black thing,
used a lot
100%.
in our day.
And it's a thing though. It's not like a regular, like it's saying that it's just a handshake, but it's not.
No
But you know about it?
skin.
Nah. You got put your hand flat. Put your hand flat like this.
Yeah.
You say, "Give me some skin," and when you do it, you slap and you drag it out. That's skin.
Yeah, that's skin.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I never seen a white
Yeah,
man get
it's
skin.
not. That's a handshake. What they got there.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
handshake. Yeah. No, I hear you.
Skin. Hey, I guess skin never caught on, huh?
Hang loose.
Now that it says relax and chill out, but I actually know it to be a surfing
Surfing.
The
thing.
surfing
It's where-
term.
How do they do it? I
Like
can't
this?
even do it.
It's more commonly used in Hawaii,
Yeah,
though,
for sure. So here you go. Gas.
and Australia as well. It's also used
Hang
a lot
loose?
in Australia.
Really?
Hang loose, yes.
So they call gas. They say it means fun and enjoyable.
Oh,
It
yeah.
it was a gas.
That's how they say it. It's a gas.
It's a
My dad
gas.
still says that.
Yeah,
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 that's a gas.
yeah.
All right.
I thought he was talking about weed. Like, oh, that's gas.
Again, that's how people like to take things, and
Yeah, spin it.
that's like like the difference between like. I figured that out. Remember we were talking about woke
Yeah,
and like how it started and where it ended up.
I do remember some of that conversation.
It just is what it is. Some will say, but like you're not gonna find too many hood black guys being like, "Yeah, I'm conscious" or "Be conscious."
Yeah,
They're gonna be like, "Stay woke."
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was before other people got a hold of it and made it into something else.
yeah.
And now
Totally.
now woke is bad for everybody.
Apparently,
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
woke is grody nowadays.
That's crazy.
So that's the next one's grody.
Can't have nothing out
gross,
here. Hey, we
right?
can't have nothing out here.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. They got the oogie boogies, the EBGBs. They're grody.
The grody.
Hang up.
That's not so, I never heard a black guy say grody.
What?
I never heard black men say grody, bro.
Oh, come on, man.
Never, bro.
How about hang up? So this hang up, an inhibition, obstacle, or source of difficulty.
Oh, I had a hang up.
Yeah, I had a hang up. Yeah. But they call it, it's like they're saying hang up, but it's like a hang up, or it's head trip. Like mentally stimulating experience. It was a head trip, is what, because this is a 60, you know.
Yeah, all of those were or how do you call?
Drug fueled.
Yeah, drug induced stimulations.
Yeah, head trips.
So they was having head trips.
Yeah. The next one's heavy, right? And they're not
heavy,
talking about a big
man.
person.
That's heavy, man.
Yeah, serious.
Meaningful.
It's a serious thing.
Or grave.
Oh, dang.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's heavy.
Oh,
That's
I
heavy.
say this still. Keep on trucking,
I never say that.
man.
Because my dad's like, so there's certain things that my dad says, and because he says it, I don't want to say them. I just don't want to sound like my dad, bro. I don't want to say keep on trucking, bro. I don't like the way it sounds when he says it, so I'm definitely not going to say it.
Well, there you go. Yeah,
Keep on trucking. Like, damn.
How about making the scene? Means arriving at a party or an event,
That's pretty dead.
making a scene,
Making
the scene. Yeah, instead of making a scene.
Making us scene ain't never going to die.
No.
We're making the scene. It's long gone.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Funny. Mellow's still used.
Yeah,
Mellow's still commonly used.
Oh, this is definitely used.
The munchies.
Yeah.
Craving snacks often after smoking marijuana. Yeah, the munchies ain't going nowhere either.
Nope, it's gonna be there forever.
Yeah, they ain't never going to change that word either.
Especially when the munchie snobs are out there. It seems like a lot of this article is based around weed, hippie stuff, psychedelics.
Well, that was that time period. That's what was happening during that time period. There was war. There was war happening.
So all that stuff was happening at that time period, but it was also way more illegal than it is now.
No, incorrect.
Smoking weed wasn't illegal back then?
It was illegal already. There. So let me
That's what I'm saying.
let me educate you. It's a lot more legal now. Yes.
Yeah.
So, you know, back then they had just come off of the just maybe 20 years had gone by, the prohibition of alcohol,
Yeah.
and then that's wonderful to the country, and then we're in war,
Yeah.
you know, and that was that time, you know, that movement, you know, that like this country is young or still, you know, still young, but at that time even younger. And that, you know, the fright of war and, you know, the humanity of it all, and everybody wanted, you know, just wanted peace and love, and, you know, being mellow and smoking weed and taking all these other things was a part of that.
Yeah.
You know, that's just what that was.
But it was still illegal
Highly,
during that time.
Extremely.
Extremely, right?
Extremely, yeah. So at that time, you know, people were getting 20, 30, 40 years for weed, bro.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah. No, yeah, they were putting people away for weed for a very long time, man.
So even though the 60s was common culture and hippies
it was
and all this
illegal
stuff.
to burn sage in the United States until the 70s.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? That's because they had the fright of not understanding why the Native Americans burned sage, so they thought it was devilish because it was not what they know. And now science says burning sage sanitizes the air.
Yeah.
They've been told you that,
Yeah.
you know? But that was a necessary thing for them to do, to demonize people and to do what they thought they had to do. So,
It's unfortunate that that stuff happens
bro, it's a lot of it, bro.
because it seems like a lot of the next generations don't get to it like our ancestral wisdom goes away because of those kind of things happening.
Yeah, I'd say that's right.
Last one here is out of sight.
Out of sight, man.
Yeah.
Out of sight.
It's funny because every time you're saying it, it's like
That's
you're
how they
high.
say it. That's how they be saying it. That's
Yeah.
how they would say it. It seems like that's when people say these things too. When
yeah.
they just zooted.
I'm thinking of Dazed and Confused, that movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, it's a good
That's
movie.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
That's young Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
He was firing that.
Yeah, man.
Wasn't he like a weirdo though?
He was
like a
pedophile dude.
Yeah, he was like an older guy that was trying to get at high school girls still.
Yeah,
Weirdo.
exactly. Yeah,
But that was like normal.
it was normal. And like, yeah,
Crazy.
Exactly.
It's still normal in Nevada.
In Nevada, what age of consent is 16? I think. It's crazy, right? Yeah. It's not a good.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. See you later, alligator.
That's cool.
After a while,
that's
crocodile.
cool because that's kid stuff. That's stuff you do with kids. You know, you hit them with the, what the one you said? See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Toodaloo, kangaroo. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. And there's like 5 of them, right? There's like a bunch of them. That's cool. But my dad is one of those people that when he catches something that's trendy, when it happens, he holds on to it forever and runs with it, no matter what.
Yeah.
And that's fine if you like it that much. But my dad's 75 years old, still saying, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Like he's Wesley Snipes and White Man Can't Trump. And you know what else he still, dude? Do you remember the movie The Golden Child?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Do you remember the hat that Eddie Murphy wore in that movie? It was like an African hat, but it was like black leather.
Yeah.
My dad still wears that hat to this day. And every time he puts it on, I'm just
What are
like,
those hats called?
I'm just like this. Look. Bro, I don't know what it's called. I know it's the hat. I call it the hat that I don't want to see anymore. That's all, bro. I don't know, bro.
That's funny.
I never liked it, bro. I was like, damn, why you wearing that stupid ass hat?
So what does he say?
He don't care. My dad, you know my dad, bro.
Yeah,
he doesn't care about anything, bro.
Yeah, he's pretty set in his ways. He's unique. He's a character,
different, bro.
Yeah. A semi-tamed wolf.